right, since 93 Sports, back with another one. Um, so I seen this Dan Rafael article on ESPN. Um, and it's basically going out of its way to prove that Guillermo Rigondeaux did not have an injury, and it did not factor into Vasyl Lomachenko beating him. And I call bullshit on the injury myself, but at this point, it's just making it very, very hard to like Lomachenko and to give him credit for this win when people are just going out of their way to make sure he gets full credit, and they're just acting out of character as far as their behavior in the past regarding fighters getting injuries. Okay, we can go back to the Manny Pacquiao injury when he fought Floyd Mayweather. We can go back even as early to the Miguel Cotto injury when he said he injured his bicep versus fucking Saddam Ali, and these both could be legitimate injuries. Okay, but you did not see ESPN going out of their way to prove that these guys did not have injuries. I can't find pictures of Manny Pacquiao in the fucking a brace or whatever the fuck for his shoulder, and I'm not saying that he didn't have an injury, but I'm just saying ESPN did not go this out of their way to prove that these guys did not have injuries. They didn't look into it the way that they're looking into Guillermo Rigondeaux's injury, and it just really seems out of character for these guys, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this article and what it says, and you guys can be the judge. Okay, so it says it turns out that Guillermo Rigondeaux's left hand is not broken. Complaining of pain on the top of his left hand, Rigondeaux, a southpaw, simply quit after the sixth round of what had been an utterly one-sided domination by the brilliant junior lightweight world champion Vasyl Lomachenko on Saturday night in the heavily hyped fight at the theater at Madison Square Garden in New York. It was the only time that two-time Olympic gold medalists had ever met in a professional boxing ring, and Rigondeaux shocked many by getting outclassed and quitting. Now looks even worse for him since the hand is not broken and he had no major injury. No break but severe contusion on the left hand, Dino Duva, Rigondeaux's promoter from Rock Nation Sports, told ESPN via text message on Tuesday. Rigondeaux, a reigning junior featherweight world title holder, moved up 2 weight classes for the bout, and because he lost, he is due to be stripped of the belt as part of the WBA's pre-fight ruling. Okay, so we know that's bullshit. We've already discussed that. But at the end of the day, man, this is just bullshit. And, Rigondeaux should think about leaving Rock Nation, because why would Rock Nation even disclose this information to ESPN? If they're in on the fucking of Rigondeaux as well. Like, you would think your promoter's gonna, even if it was bullshit injury, okay, your promoter would help you, sweep that under the rug. You wouldn't hear motherfucking top ranked Bob Arum coming out and giving motherfucking ESPN information to show that Manny Pacquiao was indeed not injured. You wouldn't see no shit like that. You ain't gonna hear fucking Oscar De La Hoya giving ESPN information that Miguel Cotto's bicep wasn't as injured as he let on. So why the fuck is Rigondeaux's promoter giving ESPN this information? So it just really looks bad. I was trying to give Lomachenko as much credit as possible because I picked Rigondeaux and I rated him highly, and I do give him credit, but for them to just keep, shoving it down your throat, that, trying to give Lomachenko as much credit as possible, it just, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and it just really makes it hard for you to give this guy credit, because, in my mind, I'm like, why am I sitting here giving this guy credit, and you got all these fucking dick riders and fanboys that's already doing enough of it? You don't need to hear me say that Lomachenko's a skilled fighter and Rigondeaux was a credible opponent, because you got all these motherfuckers shit doing it enough for everybody, in my opinion. So, that's just my thoughts, man. I seen this article and I'm just like, man, like, they really trying to hype this dude. They really are. And it's crazy, man. So go ahead over to ESPN, read it for yourself, man. Man, they just going overboard, man, out of bounds, and they just going too far with this Lomachenko thing, man. Let everybody, say that he's great. Let the public, determine that. Okay, we giving him credit for Rigondeaux. Y'all don't gotta keep. Okay, we already said the injury was bullshit. Why is y'all sitting here going and investigating and doing all this extra shit when y'all haven't did this in the past? If y'all, support this particular fighter, if Lomachenko pulled out with a fucking injury, would y'all be trying to disprove him that he was injured? Fuck no, y'all wouldn't even look into it. So get out of here with this, man. This is total bullshit. I had to get this in. I was getting ready for work, man. I was gonna wait till I got home to do it, but I had to do this, man. But anyway, this is Since 93 Sports. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when all my latest content drops. And I'm out.